In true crime news, you've no doubt heard about the arrest of a suspect in the killing of the United Healthcare CEO in New York City. Here are the 5 most interesting facts in the case of the man who's being called a vigilante hero in some cases and the wrong man in others. 1. Luigi Mangione left Atlanta by bus and arrived in NYC on November 24th. He stayed at a hostel, checking in with a fake ID. On December 4th, he allegedly waited outside the New York Hilton Midtown Manhattan Hotel for about 5 minutes as people passed by. When United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson left on his way to speak at an investors conference at 6:45 a.m., the shooter raised his weapon from behind Thompson. The gunman shot the insurance executive and father of 2 multiple times, hitting his back and calf, then fled on foot, hopped an electric bike into Central Park, and took a cab on the Upper West Side, going to a bus station. Thompson was pronounced dead a short time later. The shooter was recognized by a McDonald's employee in Altoona, Pennsylvania after 5 days and was apprehended. 2. The McDonald's where Mangione was recognized has been flooded with 1-star reviews that say the kitchen is full of rats, meaning the employees are snitches. The same has been happening on Yelp. Google has been deleting these reviews while Yelp turned off reviews for the location completely. GoFundMe won't allow fundraisers for the legal defense of violent crimes, so people who donated to Mangione's legal fund have been refunded. Shell casings found at the scene of the crime had the words deny, defend, and depose printed on them, which people say is what insurance companies do to their customers. Merch with the phrase immediately began appearing on Amazon and eBay. Both sides say they won't allow the sale of items that glorify violence, but you can still get your "in this house, Luigi is a hero" signs everywhere else. 3. The 26-year-old Mangione comes from what's being called a prominent Maryland family with members who owned hotels and country clubs, served on the board for the Baltimore Opera, and were elected to the state legislature. His grandmother left about $30 million to her family to be split amongst the grandchildren who don't commit any felonies, which is a pretty interesting clause, right? Mangione went to a pricey private school where he was valedictorian. He graduated with honors from Ivy League University UPenn with an engineering degree and was in a fraternity there. He became a data engineer for the website TrueCar. But he also suffered from back and hip pain and numbness from a surfing accident that required a spinal fusion. He posted in online forums like Reddit about his troubles, but United Healthcare says he never received insurance coverage from them. He may have just chosen the CEO as a target because it's the largest provider and is known for denying so many claims. Mangione rated the Unabomber's manifesto 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads in early 2024 and seemed to agree with the sentiment that revolution doesn't happen without violence. Months before the shooting, he started to cut off friends and family. One friend said Mangione even stopped communicating about participating in his wedding. His mom reported him missing 2 weeks before the shooting and says they haven't spoken since July.